That's one thing about these podcasts. I swear, every time Demirka's showcasing stuff, he always gets head-eyes by like a fucking shotgun scav.
Demirka just can't play our game. We wanted to show you Lighthouse expansion, but he just...
What I say, dude. All right, let's start watching this devcast, man. I'm stoked.
People saying there is no sound. I will like do the sound for you. О, вперед, ребята! Что там было? Задайте жару. Граната! А у нас первая кровь, ребята. How much will the arena cost? We have the price. It will be not too much. Will the arena be a separate game for those?
I'm still guessing 20 to 30 bucks. I can't see it being more standard than
a separate
more expensive than standard.
Will
But
players who
also,
bought the
just
VOD and
side note. Sorry. What the fuck's up with COD Modern Warfare costing $70 on Steam? What the fuck?
Will вот они используют который проговорить не могу.
You almost did it again, dude.
Be only in
Plus with all these new animations and stuff, it's gonna be fun.
Okay, we changed the initial clothing of
Oh my god, dude, they look so much better.
Were remodeled,
yes.
And right now we will show you only the USEC.
Dude, he actually doesn't look like garbage. I hope they redo a lot of the other clothes too, because frankly, like, there's definitely like more than just the base USEC clothes that need redoing. Like, a lot of pants don't have fucking holsters. A lot of the textures look really fucking off. Like, you can kind of tell they're not of like the same quality control. And like different clothes like just look textured and modeled way better than others.
Если ты сейчас помрешь, короче, ты пойдешь в отпуск, я плачу.
He's using the laser, dude. He's shooting the ground. Demirka, you suck. Demirka always dies to scavs, dude. He's so bad at the game. That's one thing about these podcasts. I swear, every time Demirka's showcasing stuff, he always gets head-eyes by like a fucking shotgun scav.
Demirka just can't play our game. We wanted to show you Lighthouse expansion, but he just...
What I say, dude. Damn it, Demirka, nobody wants to see you loot, bro. Go fucking look at the map. Scav tasks, that's sick. That's fucking sick. That'll probably help with fence rep a lot.
Pretty simple thing.
Make it less grindy. Oh, this is the nods. Yes, let's go. Finally got IR working, dude. Illuminators. That's fucking hype. The one thing I do want to see change with night vision is have a similar graphical effect on screen that the visors do. So when the visor comes down in Tarkov, it's actually a 3D image on the first person actor's like view plane, if you will. Like basically where like the camera is like on those invisible arms, you know what I mean? Or the invisible torso and the arms that float around. First person actor. You know how when you look through a thermal, it's like you're looking through a scope. It's like you're looking through a lens. That's how night vision is in real life. And I'd love to see BSG try and recreate that and create like a 3D like lens that you look through, kind of like thermals and or the visors like Altons and stuff in Tarkov, because that would be like a really cool representation of like what nods really look like and not just it being like a filter, you know what I mean, on screen. But granted, I mean, there could be a lot of work, but I would just like to see that for authenticity's sake, because that's already kind of a thing with like Alton visors, OpsCore visors, and thermals.
So this was the short demonstration.
Would be pretty rad.
Air laser.
So it wouldn't be re-rendering it in picture, okay? What I mean is, when you're looking through night vision, you're looking through a lens. But in the corner of my eye, unless I have eye cups on, because that is a thing, you can put them here and it kind of blocks out your peripheral, but I can see you right now. I'm not looking through night vision. If this was panoramic NVGs, this would be a lot smaller. I wouldn't be able to see you at this angle, but I would be looking at it with night vision. That's the cool thing about panos. But what I mean is, when you're looking straight forward, you're looking through a lens, and I can still see my camera right here, but I'm not looking at it with night vision. Instead of it just blocking out and being like, you know, you got these fucking things on. And that's really what I would like to see when it comes to night vision changing, or night vision changes to Tarkov, because that would allow for, frankly, them to be a little bit more realistic and more authentic to like the entire EFT experiences what the game is trying to be is like the ultimate battle sim game. You feel me? You know, just like how they added IR, like IR has never really been around. It's kind of one of those newer things. It would be kind of rad.
Почему ночь на дворе?
Speaking about grenade launchers, though, this is one thing that I think should totally happen. Is the M381 rounds, the rounds that detonate after like a meter or 2 meters. First of all, should just not be in the game. Second, I think they can kind of maybe play with the playable realism of how grenade launchers work for the sake of just a little bit more fair gameplay balance by making them have a longer detonation range. So like in real life, it's typically about 15 meters. Then your typical HE 40 mic will detonate. I think if they extend it to maybe like 18, potentially 20 meters and make that just like the flat arming range for every grenade launcher in the entire game, I think that would kind of like ease up some of the problems around the GL. Because, you know, when you have those rounds that detonate after a meter, you can just, you're dead. It's just, it's like the golden gun from fucking 007. It's just a one shot, you know, it's kind of brain dead, easy to use. So I would love to see a bit of a gameplay change when it comes to grenade launchers that way, and especially removing the M381 round from being in the game entirely. Oh, here it is, dude.
This
Oh
is
man, look at that thing.
another addition for the patch is
Sheesh.
338 bolt action sniper rifle.
Yeah, there'll be a suppressor for this 338 and the sword one or whatever the fuck it's called. Like I said, that ammo shouldn't, like, it shouldn't, the grenade launcher shouldn't do that, dude. Blowing up within a meter is just, and like having it have no effect on you is stupid, man.
Ладно.
Oh, nice. That's nice. That actually sounds rad.
Отлично.
Oh, it has different based on material too. That's actually kind of
Там,
cool.
видимо, не назначили там в настройках нового, ну, короче, я понял.
That's dope. I wonder if it's different with like rifles and stuff too.
Okay.
Small little detail like that.
Another new weapon.
Oh, the ICH? No way.
760 by 54.
Oh wait, no, it's not the ICH. It's like a different cal. It's the, well, it is, but it's a different cal.
Low tier weapon.
AZ gun, dude. No way.
Low tier. It's
The BK.
54.
That's cool, dude.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Little rat rifle, dude. That
Yeah,
thing's gonna be nasty, dude.
гоняй.
Nah, dude, I guarantee you people are gonna have that like all the time. People are gonna bring the fuck out of those things. Watching him shoot, so like, oh bro, he's gonna miss every shot because Demirka's bad at the game. It literally wouldn't be a Tarkov TV if Demirka wasn't like throwing against AI scavs on offline. That reload's slow as fuck. 4 slot, 5 slot, 7 slot. Whoa, interesting. So the length of the weapon changes the animation. That is fucking cool. What the fuck? 2 slot weapon, pistol, grenade. Oh, that high ready, sexy. That's actually super rad. I love that. And the body looks so much more like natural moving around. Like you can kind of see like the natural patterns. Oh, so this is actually huge. I saw this on Twitter. Notice that angle he has? This angle? That's so important. Sidestepping is going to be meta now. This is going to be the new AD peeking. AD strafe is not going to be a thing anymore. It's going to be left to side, AD stepping now with Alt Q and E. That's huge right there. This is something I've been wanting to see changed again for a long time. So you used to be able to do this in the alpha because you could combine leaning with sidestep at the same time, and you could maintain this curvature, like this little angle that he has here. Whereas normally in Tarkov, your leg does this, and then your torso goes up straight like this, and so you kind of lose that bend that you would naturally have in your hips. We were just talking about this the past couple days, and so how combat used to work pre-alpha when this was still something that you could do, but they broke it. You could combine those leaning and you'd AD peak like this. But the thing is, it's not like AD spam. there's a delay when you let go of the input. There's like a half a second, 300-second ms delay when you go back behind the cover. So even if you want to like go like this, you're not gonna be able to like rapidly. It's not gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. Because even when you let go of the input, it places you back. There's a slight delay there. So this is gonna make peaks in fights a lot more fun and make grenades better. And also changing elevation when you're behind cover, when you're peeking somebody is gonna be really important. So like gain info low, crouch low, step back, stand up, peek again. And like that's kind of how that meta works in combat. And that's also something that people do in real firefights when it has to do with covers in some situations. You're not always going to expose yourself when the enemy just gained information from you on the same spot again. It's dangerous to do that. Like, yeah, you can always displace and go to another area where you can repeat, but even if you're going to utilize that same position again, just every millisecond in terms of time to aim matters. And so changing that is huge. And so seeing this angle change with sidestepping is massive, and this just looks really cool because this is what it looks like when a shooter like leans, like, you know what I mean? It like looks really natural, and it's also going to make left side peeking a lot more viable too, because you're not going to necessarily expose as much as your body. You're going to really be able to get the muzzle across there. Right side peeks will still be better, but let's hope maybe one day they do the whole shoulder swap thing, because that would be pretty badass. No, I never deployed, man. I was only trained. That's stuff that I've just heard from like my instructors who did go there and do that shit. It looks so good, dude. Looks so much more fluid. See, and this one's awesome, like how the body tilts and stuff. It looks like Battlefield 3. It's literally what that looks like to me. Like just the kind of kinetic motion, how your character's like turning and twisting. It's just gonna make fights look and feel better.
Crouch. Like cringe, but crouch. Вообще, конечно,
honestly, like the animations are the biggest thing for me. I just think they just look amazing. Looks so fucking dope. Looks so fluid. I'm always just a huge nerd when it comes to animations. That just looks so natural too. 4-slot weapon, 5-slot, 7-slot. I wonder if there's actually any like speed difference when sprinting too, because that would be kind of cool. And when it comes to like how quickly you can ready the weapon steadily after sprinting too. I wonder if that's going to be a thing, because one of the reasons I've always hated like the whole like meta for a long time with Tarkov with like super long mega giga weapons is there was no disadvantage to them, especially in close quarters, where in reality like having a huge fucking broom inside dorms would suck. It would be awful manipulating the thing around like cover and walls and shit. But your guy just always like does this, and it doesn't really matter. And when you sprint, you can literally like whip this fucking like 30-inch long rifle in like a millisecond and like flick on somebody. It's like, no, man, like that should be SMGs doing that, handguns or something, not the fucking like giga long heavy rifle that you can just like swing your fucking huge dick around. So I'm hoping that like these animations here will hopefully mean gameplay changes when it comes to just transitioning through stances, especially sprinting, because we all know the whole stutter step, dick flick, fucking wag meta of Tarkov that's been around for ages. And the longer the gun, the worse it looks. It just looks incredibly unnatural and weird. And it also give you a reason not to like say max out barrel length and like suppressors and stuff for recoil, unless that's kind of how you wanted to play. And these animations look so sick though, man. It's like the natural bobs and wobbles, all like the micro detail within the animations itself. And the leaning though, this is what I'm most excited about though. That fucking angle right there that he has, that like 30-degree angle that he makes with both sides, his waist, his legs, his hips, his shoulders. That's gonna be huge, dude. I wonder if they like changed like normal leaning a bit too. I'm curious what that looks like though. Or maybe it's just all the same. Who knows? It looks fucking legit though. And you can do that while blind firing too and get like sweet, dude. Well, dope. That was awesome.